Which celebrity gives you the quickest boner once you look at them? Everyone in here is saying Danny DeVito. But what about the guy that played Phil in Hercules? The nice lad who offered me an egg in this trying time. Gal Gadot, but only if I squint my eyes, because then she looks like Danny DeVito. Arnold Schwarzenegger's twin brother, Danny DeVito. I cannot relate to all of the Danny DeVito responses. For me, it is Matilda's dad. Every time. It's a tough three-way split between Jessica Alba, Natalie Portman and Danny DeVito. But if I had to choose, probably Danny DeVito. I'm a little older than most Redditors, so bear with me. There's this mid-80s movie starring Kathleen Turner called Romancing the Stone. At the start of the film, she's this naive and timid romance author who travels to South America to find her sister, who's been kidnapped by bad guys who thinks she has a treasure map. As the film progresses, she loosens up, lets down her hair, gains confidence, and finds love in the arms of a rough but charming character played by Michael Douglas. But the best part, one of the bad guys is played by Danny DeVito. And I get a raging Woody every scene he's in. Who else but Danny DeVito? So anyways, I started blasting moans. What the hell even is this post? I just looked through every single comment here. You want to know something about all the comments? They are all correct. P.S. Only Mr. DeVito gets my boner. Daniel Michael DeVito Jr. I'm surprised no one has mentioned Danny DeVito yet. Danny DeVito. Followed closely by Bovine Joni. The Penguin is played by Danny DeVito. I am not sure of his name, but he is the actor that plays Frank Reynolds in It Is Always Sunny in Philadelphia. Once I look at Danny DeVito, I go from 6 to midnight. That one person who played the Lorax. All these fucking sheep idiots here saying Danny DeVito. Makes me sick. Have some respect. His name is Daniel Michael DeVito Jr. That guy with the Magnum Dong. It's the guy from. So anyways, I started blasting meme. He's cute. 3. Somebody better send this thread to Danny DeVito. Marina Baccarin. But only when cosplaying Danny DeVito. I know that this is meant to be a silly thread, but I am going to give a real answer. After seeing Get Shorty, the sexy performance from Danny DeVito will always turn me on. I would say an amalgamation of Alexandra Daddario, Heather Graham, Kelly Brook and Liz Hurley. Someone with nice boobs and ass, smooth skin, sultry lips and sexy eyes. Along with a few sex scenes I can get myself off to. So yeah, Danny DeVito. That guy who plays Frank Reynolds. Over 100 comments, and not one person has mentioned Danny DeVito. I'm ashamed of all of you. Demi Lovato. Oops, autocorrect typo. I meant Danny DeVito. Drive. Mantis Toboggan. Gotta be Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito. Don't even get me started. Danny DeVito. Hot ID in a D. The only celebrity that comes to mind is Danny DeVito. Unpopular choice, Trashman, aka Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito as Penguin. Either Margot Robbie or that guy who played the dad in Matilda. That guy was a stone cold fox. Martin, you all are wrong. It's the art critic Arngo Gablosian. Rhea Perlman's husband. Danny DeVito. I'd go with Jennifer Lawrence if she cut off her legs at the kneecaps, got a sex change operation, and had plastic surgery to look exactly like Danny DeVito. The short thick dude that plays Penguin in the Michael Keaton's Batman. Tough choice. Danny DeVito. Michael Keaton's nemesis. I don't know his name, but holy shit. He played an evil cold with a bird and it just made me hot. The guy who gives out eggs in trying times. That short guy from the show Taxi. Pamela Anderson. No, who am I kidding? It's Danny DeVito. Probably an outlier here, but I am gonna say Danny DeVito. Donkey-brained frog boy. I had a feeling Danny DeVito would be here. His magnum dong attracts all. I can't believe nobody has said Danny DeVito yet. Emma Watson. Especially when she puts on a lot of weight, puts on glasses, becomes half bald, and turns into a boy. Thinking of that description, I can kinda see Danny DeVito. Mila Kunis. is second on my list. Just behind Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito. #DD apostrophe DDDDD. Quickest boner. Danny DeVito. Biggest boner. Also Danny DeVito. D. Danny DeVito. The hot twin. Of course. The DeVito. Danny DeVito probably. Sophie Rundle. Edit. I spelled Danny DeVito wrong. Double does always get me going. Danny DeVito that is. The guy from that movie Tween, so you know, the good looking lad. Danny something. Cannot remember his last name. You ever see Twins? The short one, that isn't the Terminator. I forget his name. But he was the bad guy in Lethal Weapon 5. Matilda's father. Damn it guys. AskReddit is a serious place for serious answers. Not some big circle jerk for you assholes. Next time you guys ask a question, I hope you have to suffer through this nonsense. Don't you guys ever worry that answering even the simplest question with such vicious trolling could hurt someone. I worry about that shit all the time and you can't tell me I'm wrong here. Just answer honestly. Owen from Throw Mama from the Train. Instant boner. https://imga.com/vrmpog. Danny DeVito. Arnold Schwarzenegger as my backup, but I'd prefer his twin Danny DeVito. That stripper from Friends. Officer Goodbody.